Before starting the video, click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Hello and welcome to House of Commerce. Today's lecture is made upon the request of a student, Michael Rolfe from Philippines. So he has requested me to upload a lecture on bank reconciliation statement problem solving. So let's have a look. Now let's move to the question number 1 and let's have a look about how to solve the bank reconciliation statement. Now the cash balance according to bank statement that has a balance unreconciled, unadjusted $16,707. Then deposit of 31st May not recorded by the bank. Do know this thing that depositing and issuing authority belongs to the company only. So if the company has done something, it has deposited something or it has issued something, so you have to deduct or add it into the bank statement. So mind this thing and let us move forward. That deposit made by a company, so this should have been added into the company's book, and this had been added into the company's book. So now if we want to equalize the balance, if we want to reconcile the balance, so this deposit is not recorded by the bank. Now if the bank will add this deposit, then the balance shall be equal to the company's balance. Then the 16,707 shall be added in 3,000 and the total balance shall be 19,707. Then outstanding checks, as in the lecture 1 while discussing about the theory, we have discussed that outstanding check means those checks which have been presented to the bank, which has been issued by the company but not yet paid by the bank. So the outstanding checks number 81, 84, 85, 86, these have been issued by the company and they must have deducted from the company's book. Now if the bank wants the equal balance as the company, so it must have deducted these checks from its books. Now 548, 983, 68 and 175, all these shall be deducted by this amount. Then the bank shall get the amount 17,993. Now let's take a look on the company's book if some of the reconciled items are presented there as well. So let's take a look. Now here we have Zip Flyer Incorporation that has a cash balance in its books $14,619. Now in adjustments we have note receivable, note and interest collected by the bank. So this collection has been made by the bank on behalf of company, so it must have added that balance into the company's account. So this 4,300 has been added by the company and not by the has been added by the bank and not by the company, so the company shall add this as well to get the equal balance as the bank. Then error in recording the check number 80. So this check has been recorded erroneously by the company. So what it has to do, as we have discussed before, that errors shall not be adjusted on both sides. That if someone has does something, either the company or the bank, so the next party should not do the same mistake to get the equal balance. Instead, the party which has made that error shall correct its error on its own. So this error has been made by the company, so company should correct it on its own. So this 18 should be added back as it was deducted before by the company. Then interest has been given by the bank, so this should be added into the bank company's book. So all these three amounts shall be added into 14,619 and the total balance by adding it shall be 18,938. Then check remitted because of insufficient fund. Now suppose that any of the customer has made the payment to you. You have added that payment and transferred that amount or those checks into the bank. Now as you have added those checks into your books, when those checks were transmitted to the bank returned dishonored those checks because there was no sufficient fund in their account. So as you have added those checks before, now you have to deduct it from your books. Then bank plan fee. So bank plan fee, bank has deducted its fee, so you have to deduct it from your accounts as well. Then the utilities bills were paid by the bank. So you have instructed the bank to pay your utility bills, your company's utility bills, and bank has paid so you will deduct it from your books as well. Then the bank has paid your telephone bills, so you have to deduct the telephone bills from your books as well to get the balance equal to the bank. Now the company has also the balance same as bank, $17,933. So this is all for the first question. Now let's move to the second one. Question number 2, which is a bit different from question number 1. So let's have a look on this. So as you have seen in the last question that we had the balance of cash book and the balance of bank statement as well. So we have to equalize them. What if you have balance of either cash book or the bank statement and you have to arrive to another balance? As we have in this question, that we have cash book balance and we have to arrive to the bank statement balance. All you have to do, mark my words, all you have to do is just to reverse all those words which one has done and the other one has not done it yet. So let's move to the question. Here on the first adjustment we have unpresented checks. 2 unpresented checks are here, 400 and 2000. Now what are unpresented checks? Unpresented checks are those checks which has been issued by the company and deducted by the company from its books and not deducted by bank so far. So as the bank has not deducted it yet, so there is a way to get the balance equal that you should deduct it from bank statement, and there is another way that you must add it back to the cash book as the bank has not deducted it, so the cash book should not deduct it as well. So the cash book will add 400 and 2000 back into its book. Then credit transfer, management fee. So as the cash book has deducted the management fee from its books and it has not been deducted by the bank, and it has not it can be possible that the check has not arrived to the bank so far, or the check is in clearance process and it shall be cleared and it shall be transferred but not yet transferred. So what will the company do? Company will add it back into its books to get the equal balance as the bank has. Then we shall less some of the adjustments, and what are that? The bank lodgement not shown on bank statement. Check deposited 1000. Now you have deposited one of the check. It might be in the clearance process or it might be stuck because of any other reason, and the bank has not credited into your bank account. So what will you do? You will deduct it. Till then the bank does not add it into your books or into your physical balance. So you shall deduct this 1000 from your books. Then check dishonored. Check dishonored means that you have deposited any of the check of customers or someone else to the bank, and the bank has not credited into your account due to any of the reason. So what will you do? As the bank has not credited it, so you will deduct it from your books. Then bank charges. Bank charges has been debited from your account by the bank. Bank has deducted your account by these charges, so you will add less this 50 from your books. Then auto pay of electricity bills. You have instructed the bank to pay the electricity bill on a specific date of the month, and the bank, upon your instruction, has done the same. So what will you do by this 20,000? You will deduct this 20,000 from the books of cash, from the books of the company. So what will you get? You'll get the balance equal to the bank. Now this 1,000, 1,050 and 20,000, all these amounts shall be deducted from the cash balance. So whatever the bank has not added it, you have deducted it, and whatever the bank has not deducted, you have added it back to the company's account. So you will get equal balance as bank statement. And in the same way, whatever the bank has not done yet, you shall add back or deduct it from the bank's book. So this was all. Hope you have got the idea about what the bank reconciliation problem and solution says. So we'll meet in the next lectures. Till then, take care of yourselves. Now that's all for today's lecture. If you have any question regarding today's lecture, you can put your question into the comment section, and that shall be answered into the next videos. Till then, good luck.